Yo, it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. Had to come tap in real quick with Wize, man, out of Miami, Florida. Popped out here in H-Town doing this thing with this rap shit. And you been working, man, investing into the craft and shit like that. So
I appreciate it.
For shit show. So introduce yourself to the people. Tell them, where you from and all that.
Name is Money Making Wize out of Miami, from Detroit County, the 305. Originally from Brooklyn, New York, you feel me? Out here in H-Town working on some projects. We just dropped the flip song Charms, out now on YouTube. Gotta go check it out. Brand new video. Better like, subscribe. You already know what to do.
Yeah. So give them the Instagram and all that, man.
At Money Making Wize, W-I-Z-E though.
Yeah.
Deuce Gang Records 2 is the label. Stands for Do Stay Authentic.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So you said you're originally from Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. So how long you been in Miami?
Since I was 14 years old.
Okay, so you got a little bit of both. You got
a little bit of mix.
Yeah, so you got the hip hop vibe and the down south Florida Caribbean vibe type shit going on, man. So you really got the best of both worlds in this shit.
Hell yeah, it's like, you get to see, like, I was living in New York too when 50 and all these people were out. Yeah. So you get to see the whole mix of that vibe, musically, culture-wise, everything, and then down south got its own vibe too. So it's like you get to see the whole vibe of everything all together. And Miami definitely got its own, like you said, Caribbean. So definitely a melting pot, just like the H-Town. You feel me?
Yeah. So coming up in Brooklyn, man, what was your day-to-day program like in Brooklyn as far as like what you had going on, the blocks you was on, things of that nature, what it was like going outside? Paint the picture for Brooklyn, for you, for somebody who never been there before and never seen what Brooklyn really got to offer.
I mean, me, really, basically I was just, regular kid. I went to school, did my thing. But definitely my pops wasn't around, so we was just like running reckless, like, and it was like, in Brooklyn, it's like you could get a bike and you could take off anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You could literally put that shit on a bus, a train, get wherever. And we used to just, be out playing baseball, basketball, shit, just running, doing everything, and we used to do crazy shit, you feel me? But it was a vibe, man. Like, growing up, you could go anywhere and whenever you want, the mall, all that shit. And you get the hip hop culture too, like, no matter where you was gonna go, it was hip hop's gonna get to you because it's blasting out of somebody's system. Everywhere you going, or you going to stores and shit, you gonna hear that shit.
Yeah, for shit show. Nah, we know New York, the mecca of this hip hop shit. Yeah. Bronx, New York, that's where hip hop was created and shit. So we know it's hit New York rapidly. Was you one of the ones early on? Was you growing up like fucking with down south music, or did you have to wait till later to get adapted to it and you grew up fucking with it?
I mean, I say I kind of like, I caught onto it, but I caught onto it through the mainstream. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because, the internet was just really starting up. I feel like when the South started really like, and I'm not talking about Ghetto Boys and none of that. I'm talking about like, the Flip era, Slim Thug, Mike Jones. Like that's where I really picked up into the heavy of the South, like 03, okay. 04. Like there's artists that I like, but there was nobody I was really bumping. But when all those artists came through, Ross, all these people, 04, 05, like I feel like that's when I really started fucking with the South shit heavy.
Okay.
And a major influence, you feel me? Especially the beats, the cadences, the subject matter.
For shit show. So with Brooklyn, man, like, what would you say Brooklyn is? Brooklyn is this, but also this. Like, how would you phrase that for yourself and your experiences in Brooklyn? Like, this is Brooklyn, but this is also Brooklyn too.
I mean, I feel like Brooklyn is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
But it's also gonna test you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody, they call it a place, like no matter where you're from, like you're gonna get bullied. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? There's always somebody older than you, bigger than you, whether that be your brother, somebody on the street, and it's gonna test you. Like coming up, it was like a lot of older cats. You would just be there doing your shit. They come through, fuck up your shit. Playing baseball, basketball, they'll take the ball from you. You wrestling, they'll slam you in your motherfucking head.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was a beautiful place, but it also builds character because then when you go to certain places and certain things, you realize also the respect, you know what I'm saying, how to conduct yourself, and also, not willing to back down. That applies in the business world. Because, like, if you don't go through certain things, when you come into the business world and this is not going to be easy, and it's going to be a lot of setbacks, a lot of shady shit that's going to happen regardless, and you got to have to conduct yourself as a man. So I feel like that built a lot of character into me and a lot of fuck the fear shit. Like, I got to push myself through the door no matter what. But a beautiful place, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the restaurants, everything like that. Like you get the pizza, the Chinese food, you get Jamaican food, all types of shit, and that's beautiful that in one block stretch you can get a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah, it's like with me, I've been to New York one time, and even just watching on TV is gifts saying it's curses. Like,
right.
You know, we not all bunched up out here like that. Like we got
That's the beautiful thing about out here.
Yeah, we got apartment complexes for shit show that's full of people.
Right.
A lot of black people in one area, a lot of Hispanics in one way. We got our hoods, we got our ghettos, and it's a lot of people jammed up in one area in these apartment complexes. But it's like New York, it's like never ending traffic, never ending people walking, and you know, that's the only thing I really don't think. Like, I like that vibe too, though, because it's kind of like, I look at it like, that's a hustle city. Like, you know, you got to be moving to get some money.
It's definitely going to test your grind. It's like, the way I broke it down to somebody yesterday, what in a city like New York, LA, certain cities like that, is cutthroat. Like, if you trying to make something happen, especially as a creative or whatever, and you go out there and try to bust a move, and you make one wrong move, you could be fucked. Because then you're trying to catch up, because everything is high out there. The food, the money, the cost of living. It's real cutthroat, but it will train you, because that's why they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so real that if you miss one train and you have a route and you need to get on that train, if you miss that one train, your whole route fucked up. Because the other train only coming at a certain time. There's a whole bunch of shit. Yeah. And people got cars, but sometimes they still got to take the trains because there's nowhere to park the cars in the city.
Exactly. So Brooklyn right now, they got a whole new sound, man. It's kind of popping off the Brooklyn drill with the London produced beats and everything like that, man. That took the damn rap game by storm for shit show. Even, you know, a lot of artists are using those beats a little bit all over the country. Everybody bobbing to it. Like Pop Smoke we in Houston, Pop Smoke go crazy in the club out here. Fabio go crazy in the club out here. Everybody on that Brooklyn drill shit, Texas is fucking with it. Like the bitches love it. The street niggas love it. We slide to it. We fucking with that shit. So was you like early on in hearing that shit, or did you just kind of get it how we got it?
You feel me? Like with that type of drill too.
Yeah.
Like I already kind of seen it with the London shit.
Okay.
So it's like the same type of style of beats and shit.
Facts.
I feel like it just when it gets into Chicago and it gets into Brooklyn, it becomes like a subgenre. Now it's Chicago drill.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn drill. But I've been following the drill shit. I actually got, you feel me, one of those type of songs coming out soon that we already working on this shit. You feel me? Because it's really the beat tempo. Once you fucking with the beat tempo, that's what changed up the whole genre and what you're saying on the beat.
Facts. Like drill, you know, the first introduction to drill was Chicago, of course, and I always got to pay homage to what they created. They really impacted the whole rap game.
Hell yeah.
When it come to lingo, the way they was shooting their videos, the content and slang and everything. I feel like that Chief Keef in the Chicago movement really opened doors for a lot of artists, or just gave them the creative idea to just let's shoot videos at our grandma's kitchen.
Hell yeah.
Like, nigga, it don't matter.
And go viral.
It go viral, yeah, exactly.
Because what's happened too is like I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like the 2011, 2012 type of time period. Like people, all the shit that we were used to, like a music video got to have a fast car, got to have this and that. The Chicago and that era too, they broke all those walls down. Like you could go viral with just being in the fucking, and like you said, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And all that stereotypical shit that go along with rap videos slowly like perishing away, because it's like people realize like when you do the independent route, it's not like you're gonna get a huge crazy budget, put all these things together and shit. Like you could just really do what your piece of art is and shit. And they really killed it with the independent game, because they had the mixtape shit popping when mixtapes was hot.
Yeah, for shit show.